What's up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. Enter the dungeon, the home of those dirty DeFi degenerate plays, those 100x gems, airdrop news, and where I go over all the different ways that I make money online. But first, I have to give you that disclaimer. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor of any kind. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. It's all for educational purposes only. And I'm even going to go one step further, okay? Don't buy anything that I talk about on this channel. Everything that I talk about is highly risky. 50%, maybe 80% of these are going to be rugs. So if you're aping into these, you're going to probably lose your money on some of these. So if you are thinking about getting into any of these projects, always do your own research, ape responsibly, and only go in with the kind of money that you would throw away at the bar on a Friday night. Okay, so today I've got a banger for you guys. A lot of new DeFi projects have been entering the space, multi-chain capital, cross-chain capital, and I just aped into cross-chain capital because you know that I love those avalanche plays. I don't like messing around on ETH and losing all my money on slippage fees and gas fees on Uniswap and all that. So I found a fork of multi-chain capital, a project that's just been going crazy on Twitter, on Discord, and on Reddit. And I aped into it. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys my results. So real quick, you know what to do. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will drop these videos on your phone so you can be one of the first to get these Degen plays in the DeFi space. And if you can do me a big favor, go to my site, dungeon.fyi, drop your email address in there, and I'll send you my newsletter, 1 to 2 emails every week on all the degenerate DeFi plays that I'm looking at. I'll send you all kinds of awesome content. And here's the deal, too. I've gotten a ton of requests to open up my own Discord. So now it's basically programmed. Bet on the fact that I'm going to do it. And if you're on this email list, you are going to be one of the early people that get access to my Discord. And not only that, if you're on this email list, you're going to get access, lifetime access, like a free ticket, a free pass to any paid upgrade channels or roles that I introduce in that Discord. Okay, so let's dive right into this. What are we talking about? And what kind of results did I get from aping into CCC or cross-chain capital? I want to just give some of that to you guys here up front because it's pretty filthy. It's pretty nasty. It's not the kind of stuff that you want to talk about around the Thanksgiving Day table. Okay, so this one is pretty cool. A lot of people don't like these kinds of tokens. They're just, the Ponzi-nomics involved is like too filthy even for some of the DeFi degens that come into even my YouTube comment section. So you know they're nasty, right? So basically a lot of these tokens are built around a reward system, but with a twist. And what people don't like is that they actually are taxing every buy and sell on the exchanges to basically they take that money from the taxes and they go and they buy and they yield farm on different protocols like Ohm Forks and Time, Wonderland, and then they take those profits and they distribute those profits back to their holders. So that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. And I know there's going to be 2 or 3 of you that come into my comment section like, why don't you just buy and stake Time? Yeah, man, if that's your thing, go buy and stake Time, okay? But on this channel, we like the degenerate plays. We like how the space is evolving. We like CCC, we like MCCC, and we like all these weird Ponzi-nomics that are coming out in this space, okay? Because that's what we are really into here, is just watching that bleeding front line, the crazy tech that's coming out, and all the weird ways that DeFi is changing our lives, okay? So take a look at my results right here. All right. The first day that I bought this was, I think about 65 hours ago. So it was Thanksgiving Day. Don't tell my girlfriend what I was really doing that day when I was supposed to be helping her with, cooking the food and all that, doing all those things. I was like sneaking around on Twitter trying to figure out how to buy CCC, okay, which is exactly what I did. But I want to make it very clear. I aped into this with like experimental money. Like I put $100 into it. Most of my bags are already packed for this season on all kinds of different other Ponzi's. So this was just sort of an experiment. I want to make this clear. So let's see, what are we looking at here? I bought in with about $100 on Thanksgiving Day. And because of the taxes, I think I only ended up with about $93 in CCC. Now I had, this is on the Avalanche chain, so you're going to need to buy this on Trader Joe. But basically, for my $93, I got 6.5 million CCC. Okay. And the way that this works, okay, the way that they redistribute these rewards, this isn't a rebase token where you're staking it. You just hold it in your wallet and you get back what are called reflections. So the reflections are the rewards from the profits that are coming from the yield farming projects that the devs are reinvesting the taxes back into. So let's say you drop $100 in it, your taxes, they tax you like $10, you get $90 worth of CCC. They take that $10 tax, they go and they invest it in like a yield farm somewhere, let's say like Ohm or Time Wonderland, and then they take the profits, they redistribute those in the form of what's called a reflection. So, I wouldn't say really that this is like a new thing. Like people have been doing, there's a lot of meme coins that have been doing taxes and reward systems for like the entire year. But the difference here is on the back end where they're taking that money and they're reinvesting it. Some of these relatively transparently, and they're taking those rewards from like highly risky, like APY plays, rebase plays, and taking those profits and sending it back to their holders. Boom. I like that because I like the rebasing. I like Ohm. I like Time. What can I say? I like those degenerate DeFi plays. So, hey, if all I have to do is hold this token and somebody else can go out there and do the investments for me and I just get some rewards back, great. And that's exactly what we're looking at. Okay. So in day one, it took me about 24 hours. I went from, you can see here, right? I went from 6.5 million CCC. The next day, I had about 7.5 million CCC. But on that day, the price dipped a little bit, so I got a little bit wrecked. I think I went down about 25%. But now, in the next 24 hours till today, I checked in on this token this morning, and I'm now at 8.8 million CCC. So in those, basically 2.5, 3 days, I've basically gotten back to 2.4 million CCC just from the reflections. So what exactly is CCC? Where can you buy it? You can go to crosschaincapital.finance. You can go check out their website to learn a little bit more. It's pretty sparse right now because this is a brand new token. CCC is a clone of MCC, which really kicked off this new DeFi phenomenon like about 3-4 days, maybe a week ago tops is when I think MCC launched on Uniswap. So MCC is an Ethereum-based project. Cross-Chain Capital is a clone of MCC on Avalanche. So if you're looking for a play that's not going to cost you a ton of money in gas, CCC is where it's at, and there's already a ton of forks and plays on the Phantom Network, I think on BSC, on Polygon. So there's a lot of ways to get into these same kind of Ponzi-nomics without necessarily jumping on. The basics of it are you buy, you hold. You don't have to go to their staking page and stake it like an Ohm fork. It's so easy. You just hold it in your wallet and you get reflections. Okay, where you buy it is at traderjoexyz.com. But my suggestion to you is always go to that official website, because from there, I will show you the site in a minute. You can go directly to the buy link. So here's my 3-day results. I bought this a little bit less than 3 days ago. After the tax, I think I got $95 worth of CCC. It is currently worth $125 just based on price fluctuations, but also based on the fact that I went from 6.4 million CCC to 8.8 million just from the reflections, a gain of right around 37% in reflections. in just almost 3 days. So the longer that I hold this and the longer that it doesn't rug me, okay, the bigger my bag will grow. And honestly, like day trading this kind of stuff just doesn't make sense. You're not incentivized to day trade it, right? Because of the tax. So also the other thing to like be careful about is with these projects, liquidity can be so low in the pool that you could easily lose 10 to 20% on a trade just from the slippage, right? Because the back end, the price is moving so fast. It's just so up and down, right? And on top of that, you're going to lose, I can't remember exactly, but it's 7 to 12%. We'll look at that here in a minute on the tax. So day trading this doesn't make sense. This is a buy and hold play to get the reflections, okay? So where do I suggest you go to do more research? Step number 1, definitely go to their website, crosschaincapital.finance. I will drop the link below. Now, there's not a whole lot here to see, but this will get you to the right places. It will get you to the right links. So I definitely suggest if this is a play you're interested in, go here first to click the buy link. That will take you over to Trader Joe. Other than that, there's really nothing else here. A link to their Twitter, a link to their Telegram. They don't even have a Discord as far as I know. And I kind of like Discord. I'm not a big Telegram fan. But, you can view the chart, and apparently they've got a dashboard coming soon, which I believe will show you their investment plays and give you more information on the tokenomics or the Ponzi-nomics, if you will. So if you want to buy this, you would simply click the button here, the buy button. It's going to take you over to Trader Joe's. You're going to have to click I understand to import CCC to continue. And at this stage, you will need AVAX. As far as I know, this is the only pool that you can buy CCC with right now. So you'll need to trade AVAX for CCC. So for example, one AVAX currently is 8.2 million CCC. Okay, so in order to do this, you will need the Avalanche chain on your MetaMask, and you will need some AVAX in your MetaMask balance. So go find an official resource or a guide to add Avalanche, to get AVAX, and to go make this trade. Okay, so it's actually really easy. Once you've done that, you just hold it in your wallet and you get the reflections and you become a reflector. Okay, so they do have a CoinMarketCap page up right now, which is always nice to know. They got listed on CoinMarketCap pretty quick. I don't know if there's a CoinGecko page yet. I haven't even looked, to be honest with you. But you can go in here. You can see the chart. This has definitely been going up and down. People are definitely buying the dips really big and just keeping this in a nice range. So even though I think the price hasn't changed much for me since I bought it, my investment and my stack is growing because of the reflections, and that's really the point of this. Okay, so you can go on here. You can learn a little bit more about it. There's actually more information on CoinMarketCap than on their own website. So pretty cool stuff. I think it's a really interesting idea. Will it last in the long term? I don't know. This DeFi space is moving so fast right now. We're on DeFi 10.0. Tomorrow it's going to be DeFi 12.0. We don't really know, but I will say that MCC and CCC in the last couple of days has just taken the DeFi world by storm. It's just blown up. These have essentially become, I don't know, maybe almost like the meme coin revolution of DeFi, because it's growing crazy. It's popping off. People are aping into this stuff, and people are really bullish on the Ponzi-nomics of this. I mean, people are stoked. Some of the early people who got in are just the reflections that they are getting at this point are massive. Now, this all came about because of this company here. This is the origination, as far as I know, Multi-Chain Capital, that launched I think it was 6 or 7 days ago. This is on Ethereum, so I didn't get into this play because all my ETH stuff is already locked up for the season, and I'm not trying to spend $200 to $500 for a gas fee just to get into some new Ponzi. Okay, so that's why I eventually jumped over to find an AVAX play just to have a little bit of fun and do a little bit of an experiment. So I would learn up on this project too, because this is where it all came from. And then I would definitely go to the Cross-Chain Capital's Twitter, because this is where a lot of their public information is coming. And as far as I can see so far, what I think is great is they have been very transparent with what's going on. So, for example, this tweet I thought was really cool. They say the Cross-Chain Capital team has recognized two issues with the MCC contract, which we forked to create CCC. We would like the community to carefully read what we have discovered, our stance on the matter, and vote on how to proceed. And then they link out to a blog on Medium. But another one, Cross-Chain Capital is growing tremendously fast. Our treasury is growing at about 30% daily, meaning much higher yield for the holders and much larger buybacks so that they can deflate the currency, and a rapidly increasing price floor for our holders. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little breakdown of Cross-Chain Capital. I think it's a cool project, but again, DYOR, do me a big favor, hop on over to dungeon.fyi and drop your email address in the little form, and I'll send you an email once or twice a week, and I will get you on my Discord for lifetime access to any channel, any area of the Discord, and any part of that community. Even if I upgraded eventually to a paid version, you'll get an OG role, and you'll be one of the first to enter the dungeon with me in Discord. All right, you guys, have a great day. Stay safe. It's Cyber Monday. It's Black Friday weekend. People are crazy out there, but be safe, y'all. And I'll see you next time.